Rob here from Media, and in this video we are going to be making a navigation bar. So let's start building. At Media, we help companies to grow and thrive using the latest tools, tricks and marketing techniques. From websites to online marketing, automated sales funnels, social media and much more. We're always releasing new content on our YouTube channel, so make sure you click the like, subscribe and notification button to make sure that you don't miss out. Just before we get going, I want to tell you about an exclusive offer we have on at the moment. We're giving away free access to our paid Hub platform to the first 50 people that click the link in the description. We're going to be putting this link in the description of all of our videos, so make sure that you get in there as quick as you can. Within Hub we have created over 100 training videos in 13 courses, including a course on how to build a website using Elementor. You'll also find recorded webinars and a host of other free content, so remember to click the link in the description. Let's get on with the video. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you a very simple way to make nav bars in Elementor. I'm also going to show you how to set conditions so that the nav bar appears on every page of your website, and how you can use conditions to manage where and when not to show your nav bar. Basically, you can make multiple nav bars, you can make some show on some pages, you can make others show on others. So to get started, to make this, we are going to head over to templates. We're going to go to add new, and here we have a small selection form here. We can select here header, we call them nav bars, but in Elementor, headers. We can type in this box here, demo nav create template. So the great thing about Elementor is that it comes with a lot of preset templates. Now these menu templates are all available only in the Pro version. If you want to check Elementor out, you can find the link on our website, on our useful tools for websites and sales funnels page, which you can find and access through the Hub area. You can create your own nav bars quite easily, and that's what we're going to do today. Just quickly, I'm going to show you how we can import one of these nav bars and change some of the things on there. So I'm just going to select this very simple one here and insert. And as you can see, we've got our nav bar already pre-made. It's mobile responsive, and there's very little to do other than to change the menu perhaps to the main menu that we have. We can change the color of the background, for example, like so. But what I'm going to show you is how we can make one from scratch. If you want to do it this way, that's absolutely fine. In fact, I would almost recommend that you do this. But for those using the free version of Elementor, we're going to build from scratch. So let's remove this. The first thing we're going to do is add a section with 2 columns, like so. Then we're going to grab our site logo element by clicking the grid up here, drag that in, and as you can see, that has brought through the site logo. The site logo we have already set in another video when we go into appearance and customize and set the site logo. You could quite easily go to the grid, drag in an image tile and put your logo in instead. But generally this is a better way to do it. Now this logo is obviously too big, so I'm going to click on the blue edit pencil here, and we need to size it down. So I'm going to go into style. I'm going to select width on % here, and I'm going to make it about so big. From looking at this, I also want to left align it. So I'm going to go to content, left align. Next we're going to add our menu. So I'm going to go back up to my grid, and we can see there is a tile here for nav menu. We're going to drag that and we're going to put it into our second column. By default this is showing the main menu 2. I'm actually going to select menu 1 as this has our homepage, about us, contact and services. I'm going to right align it so that we've got an even space on the 2 sides of our web page. And something I have noticed is that it's not very clear to read. So I'm going to change the style. I'm going to color it white. And I also want to make the typography slightly bigger. like so. Let's go back to content. Down here we've got our mobile breakdown. So this is saying that anything less than 1025 pixels, it will display a tablet display. Let me go into tablet now, and we can see that it is displaying our burger menu. If we don't want the hamburger, we can turn it off, but of course this will display our pages like so. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm now going to go and check it on mobile quickly, and as you can see we've got our logo and our toggle here. I want these to be on the same line, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the column width by clicking the top left grey column options here. I'm going to type in 50%, and I'm going to do the same for this one. So now on mobile they are on the same line. Each column is taking up 50% of this section. The logo is a little bit small for me on mobile, so in mobile mode we can see that we're editing in mobile mode here. We can increase the width slightly so it's a little bit larger on mobile. So that we can distinguish between the navbar and the page itself, I'm going to put a white border around our section. I'm just going to go back up to desktop mode. I'm going to go into the section options. I'm going to go into style, and in border I'm going to put solid, width of 5, and a box shadow underneath. Now when I close this tab we can see that we've got a navbar here, and this is the page content here. I now think that the menu is a little bit high up and I want it to be in the middle of this navbar, so I'm going to go to layout, I'm going to go to vertical align and select middle, and we can see that brings it down. Finally then, I'm just going to add a small amount of padding on the top and bottom of our navbar just to give a bit more space around the content. And there you have a very basic navbar that works on both desktop, tablet and mobile. You can add other things into this navbar. All you have to do is drag those elements that you want into it, and all you have to do to edit those to make them look more to your brand is click onto the blue pencil of each element and style them as you want. You'll notice that drop down has its own styles as well, so go through those. Currently you can see that it is a white background with some blue font, and we've got hover options here as well as active being the page that you're currently on. Let's say we want the background to be orange on the drop down, text to be white. When we hover over, we want the menu to go green, text white, and now when we go over we can see how that works. So that's it when it comes to building a navbar. It's relatively simple, but now we need to make sure that this navbar appears across our website. So what we need to do is we need to click publish at the bottom, add a condition, and by default we've got entire site, and that's really all there is to it. We just need to click save and close. Now sometimes you'll make navbars that you don't want to appear across your site, maybe on one specific page. So what you can do is go to your display conditions options. Let's remove this one for now. We can click add condition. We can drop down. We can choose singular. We can choose front page. We can choose post pages, so posting categories or particular pages. I'm going to choose a singular page, and then we can choose what page we want that to be, and in this case I'm going to choose our About Us page, and that has appeared here. Then all we have to do is click save and close. When we go over to that About page, we'll now see that this menu will appear on that page only and not the entire site. Just quickly then, going back to the display conditions, there are other conditions for excluding as well to make sure that certain navbars don't appear on certain pages. But for the majority of your websites, you'll probably just have one navbar for the entire website. And to show you that just one last time, we add a condition, and by default the first option is include on the entire site, and save. That's it when it comes to creating navbars. It's really quite simple. Don't forget the Pro version of Elementor does have preset templates that you can import in, and all you have to do is edit the styling to how you see fit. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.